Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Matty here from Chill TCG. So today, we're going to be taking a look at the deck list that won the Chill Series number 22 tournament this past week. Now this tournament was huge. It had 320 players. Of course, the Tropical Beach was on the line for first place. Of course, the player who was playing this deck did, of course, win that Tropical Beach. So, you know, definitely a very good deck. Of course, it was Tempozard, Blacephalon, Welder Box, Blacephalon, whatever you like to call it. It was this Welder list, which does, of course, feature, you know, 2 Blacephalon here, 2 Reshiram Charizard, and 2 Cramorant. Those are going to be our options for our attackers in the deck. All cards, all Pokemon that do very, very well as attacking Pokemon in Welder decks. Now, of course, a lot of people know Scorch. That's probably one of the more premier, most played Welder lists right now in the game. But however, a lot of these big tournaments, the one deck that wins when it comes to Welder decks oftentimes is this Tempozard Blacephalon list. And that is, in my opinion, pretty interesting to note. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. Big shout out to Yarifu, who ended up winning this tournament, getting the Tropical Beach. We're going to just take a look at his list real quick. Maybe we'll play some games with it, see if we can't get some good gameplay and showcase this deck and see what it can do, quite honestly. But let's go through it real quick. So, of course, like I said, our attackers are Blacephalon, Reshiram Charizard-GX tag team, and we have Cramorant V now. Blacephalon, this is kind of the face of the deck. This is what the deck originally was. People were just running 4 Blacephalon with maybe 1 Cram, 1 Reshi. But now people have kind of realized, well, most of the time, some of the other attackers are better in the matchup. We don't typically always need 4 Blacephalon, so we're just running 2 of each one. Blacephalon is very good. We play it, of course, for that second attack. Probably one of the best single prize attackers in the game right now for 3 fire energies, which is 1 Welder attachment. 1 Welder and an attachment away. We have Fireball Circus, so 50 times damage. Excuse me. If you discard any number of fire energy cards from your hand, this attack does 50 damage for each card you discarded this way. So honestly, we have plenty of ways to get massive amounts of fire energy in our hand and get absolutely insane knockouts for 300, 350 damage, and sometimes even higher. This is going to be very good to get those late game one-hit KOs on things like tag team Pokemon or even VMAX Pokemon. So Blacephalon, absolutely incredible. Definitely one of the main attackers in the deck. And then we also have Reshiram Charizard-GX. This is also just a very good attacker here. For the 3 fire energies, we can hit for 200 on a turn 1, which can be very powerful. For 4 energies there, we can hit for 230, Flare Strike, but we can't attack. We can't use Flare Strike during our next turn, rather. And then we also have Outrage, which is a very good attack here. So for a fire and a colorless, it's 30 plus 10 more for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So if we get hit with a Zacian for like 260 or something like that, we can come back and swing for 290, and plenty of other scenarios like that. This can be very good for a 2 energy attack to finish off some KOs. And of course, the GX attack there, Double Blaze. If we have 6 energies on this thing instead of 3 energies, we do 300 damage, and we also ignore all effects on our opponent's active Pokemon, so we can hit through anything for 300 damage. Very, very powerful Pokemon. And then lastly, as our attack option, we have a Cramorant V. We play this mainly for Spit Shot. It's 3 energies, like I said. Most of these Pokemon have a 3 energy attachment, which makes this deck that much better. Cramorant's very good. Spit Shot, discard all energies from this Pokemon. Do 160 to any of our opponent's Pokemon. Can be very good to snipe the bench late in the game for that extra 2 prize cards on a Dedenne. Can also really be good at early game to get some damage off on a VMAX, or of course just finish off KOs. Again, just an absolutely incredible option in the deck. We are running the Jirachi engine, so we're running 3 Jirachis in this deck for Stellar Wish here, and we are running 4 Scoop Up Nets as well. Jirachi is going to be good. We can look at the top 5 cards of our deck, take a trainer card. Very, very, very powerful card, and really makes this deck list somewhat consistent, right? Definitely probably the best engine that we can be running. Of course, because we are running 4 Scoop Up Nets, and the Jirachi engine, we're running other things that Scoop Up Net likes to go with as well, like a Zigzagoon to finish off some of the math there. We also have a Mewtwo as well to put those Welders on the top of our deck and then grab them with Jirachi here with Stellar Wish, so that can be a very powerful combo as well. Some other Pokemon that we're running, besides the draw support, we're running 1 Phione, so this is very good. We can force our opponent to switch one of their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. This can be a very powerful effect, especially if our opponent only has 2 Pokemon on board and we want to hit that bench Pokemon. And then we also have a Marshadow to discard those chaotic swells that are in play, so we can freely put down one of our 4 Giant Hearths. So that's another thing here. And then of course you have Mewtwo. Did I already cover Mewtwo? I'm not sure. Put a support card from your discard pile to the top of your deck. Very powerful. Mainly going to be used to grab those Welders, which we have 4 of. Put those on the top of our deck, so that's going to be pretty important. And then onto our draw support, we are running 2 Dedennes to dig through our deck late game, and also a Crobat, because if you're running Dedennes, you might as well run one Crobat as well. And then we also have an Oricorio-GX. This is going to be very good. because whenever we get knocked out, we can do one of these crazy things where we bench Oricorio, draw 3, we can Stellar Wish, look at the top 5. We can also Dedenne out, draw an extra 6, and then you know, dig really far in that late game for those item cards which we might need, like a Fire Crystal, which pulls 3 fire energies from our discard pile back into our hand. This is going to be the main way that we recycle our energy throughout the game and also get our energy in our hand so that we can get those big damage knockouts with Blacephalon. So Fire Crystal is going to be very good. We've got 3 Cherish Balls, of course, you know, with all our GX Pokemon in our deck, like Dedenne, Charizard, and Oricorio. So that's going to be very, very useful. 4 Quick Balls, search any of our Pokemon, they're all basics. 4 Scoop Up Nets, like I said, going to be very, very good. And we also have 4 Switch cards as well, because we like to be able to Jirachi chain, right? We're going to Stellar Wish, scoop it up, switch into our other Jirachi, and repeat to dig through our deck. We do have 4 Giant Hearths. It's very, very important for this deck to consistently thin out our energies, find more energies, put them into our hand. Giant Hearth is going to be the best way that we are able to do that. We have 1 single boss in our deck. This is actually here to just honestly be discarded. So if we discard boss in the early game, we can always Mewtwo and then Jirachi to get that out of our discard pile almost whenever we want to. It's going to be much more consistent than just trying to find and draw our boss's orders. So we kind of like to discard boss's orders earlier in the game. And then, like I said, 4 Welders. We're only running 5 supporters in the deck, and Welder, of course, is our main supporter. We're running 4 of them. We're going to want to use this as often as possible, and we can also take these out of our discard pile, you know, with that Mewtwo as well. So that's going to be a very important facet of this deck for sure. And then we're running a higher count of energies, 14 basic fires. Of course, works with Fire Crystal, you know, works with Blacephalon, works with Welder, Giant Hearth. No reason to play the special fire energies or any other energies in this deck. 14 energies, decent amount. You know, if this was straight Blacephalon, we might run more energies, but for the most part, we're running just 14 because, of course, you know, we have other attackers that we're utilizing, not just Blacephalon, like Reshiram Charizard and Cramorant. So that's the basic rundown of the deck. Very quick, we're going to probably try to get into some games here. We're going to see if we can get some good gameplay with this deck, see if we guys can showcase what this deck can do. Also, if you're interested in seeing how this deck actually performs with a high-level player in a high-stakes environment, definitely go check out that live stream where we, you know, live stream the top 32 matches. We definitely had a chance to watch this deck a couple times. Of course, you know, we do have the finals match where it took down Vinny Fernandez playing Luke Metal. But overall, yeah, I mean, overall, if I had to choose a Welder deck right now in the format, this would be it. It's a very consistent Welder deck. You have plenty of different options between the Blacephalon, Reshiram Charizard-GX, and the Cramorant. So I really like this list. I think that it is probably the best Welder list in the game right now. It's just, you know, sorry, Thomas Brophy, sorry, Cash Vinderman. Scorch is obviously very good, but for my money, you know, I would say Blacephalon is probably up there. So yeah, again, big shout out to Yosefi, or not Yosefi, what was his name? Oh man, I already forget. I'm sorry. He had a different name. Yuri. It's Yuri, I think. Man, Urifu. Urifu is the guy that won the tournament. Big shout out to Urifu. Had a fantastic run. Again, this deck took down 320 other players to win this past week, and did come away with that Tropical Beach. So it's a very good deck list. Very good indeed. Export for the deck will be down below if you guys want to copy this into PTCGO. Try it out, play some games with it. Honestly, somewhat affordable. I mean, to be fair, it's not going to be that hard to build. And a lot of these cards you can definitely get, especially in the Charizard-GX box, right? The build and battle box. So very cool. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's play some games, and hopefully you guys enjoy. All right, let's find some good gameplay. Let's see if we can get a good match here. I've been playing for a little bit, trying to find a good game. It's proving a little bit difficult. People are either scooping on like turn 2, or I just brick for like 4 turns. So that's how it's been so far today. Let's see if we can get a good, at least, you know, some decent gameplay. It looks like we're playing Pikarom here, and our starting hand is not terrible at all. Really not that bad. I assume this is Peak. Yeah, it looks to be it. Let's just Stellar Wish right off the bat. Why not? We're gonna grab another Quick Ball. Let's Quick Ball away. Oh, man, we don't really want to Quick Ball away in energy, do we? Let's Quick Ball away net. Shall we? Let's grab our Reshi. We just really don't want our opponent to scoop. If we get a good start here, we just don't, you know, we just don't want him to scoop up. I forgot we're going first, which is unfortunate. Pikarom definitely likes to go second oftentimes. We could have just attached. I don't know why we didn't, to be 100% honest with you. But you know what? It is what it is. This is super high-level gameplay. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. He's going to put down the second Bolton. Is this just like Turbo Bolton or something? He puts the speed on a Bolton, draws an extra 2. You love to see it. Going second gets the Bolton out, gets the speed energy. So At least he's got a good start. At least he's got a good start. Now, I don't know why we discarded Scoop Up Net either. We potentially can KO this Bolton next turn with Reshi. With that nice little GX. Although saving a GX for one of these tag teams could be the better option for sure. Definitely for sure. We'll see. I'm just kind of trying to think, right? I mean, like Reshi, well, 240. Like if he plays a big charm on this thing, that could be an issue. We can always just hit this thing for 230, and with a Goon, he's toast, right? So I think getting a KO on this Bolton next turn, if we do, is probably going to be our best option. He's going to discard Boss Stamp, Hammer, Eldegoss, all that good stuff. All of that good, all of those good things. We're going to see a Tapu Koko here. He's going to Quick Ball away another energy, so he is going to be able to get the double Tapu Koko off on his first turn, as well as the Electrify Bolton. We don't love to see that. If we do KO this Bolton this turn, we're not in a terrible position by any means, but definitely not in like the best position that we possibly could be. Having that Jirachi's down as well, so if we KO this Bolton, potentially also KO like this Pikarom or something like that, or another Bolton, whatever it might be, then we can always just Cram Snipe this Dedenne for the last 2 prizes. That's probably our line here. That's probably like what we're going to be looking to do here. Hearth is nice. We like Hearth. We're going to Welder 2 on. Maybe draw into a switching card. That's a no. That is a big old no. But let's Hearth away. He's going to be playing Swell, right? So, let's Hearth away. Yeah, let's just Hearth away our Hearth. We're running 4 in the deck. It's fine. How many switching cards do we have? We got our Reshi, got our Cram. We've prized our other Blown. We've got 2 nets and 4 switches left in deck, so we're feeling pretty good about that. Feeling pretty good. Okay, so let's go out and do this stuff. Let's see if we can find a switching card. We do. So we're going to say goodbye to this Bolton. Let's bench this Blown. Scoop up the Jirachi. And I think getting some nice damage off here on this Blacephalon is going to be very nice. Or sorry, on this Bolton. We're just going to double blaze it for 2 hundo. We're going to take that sweet knockout. I think we're safe next turn no matter what. He's not going to KO us. So next turn with the Goon and the Flare Strike, we should be able to KO the Pikarom if he goes into it. So I think that we're doing fine. Nice energies in hand, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, I don't think that we're in that bad of a position. Again, we just really don't want our opponent to scoop up. We definitely just want him to play it out. By the way, my mic stand broke today, so I'm just holding it. Like the little clip where it clips to my desk broke, so I'm literally just holding the whole thing, as if I'm I kind of feel like a Michael Jackson or somebody of the such. I'm just holding the mic while I'm talking. It's definitely interesting. I'm gonna have to order another one off Amazon. It's made of metal, so I don't really know how it just broke in half like that. But you know, sometimes things just happen like that. He's gonna go ahead, quick ball. He puts a second on the Bolton, so maybe he is just gonna get damage off here. But we're not I don't know if this is like the best play for him. Again, to be honest with you, because he doesn't have energy set up on the Raichu, so like the paralysis sort of play would have perhaps been also very good. But I think if he just attacks us with the Bolton, that's fine. We can just Flare Strike KO it, and then set up for a Cram KO on the Dedenne, right? And that'll be our last 2 prizes. So he's gonna Big Charm the Peak. That's very good on his part, and he's gonna switch into it. Yeah. So I mean, he had everything this turn that he needed. He's actually gonna stamp us to 4 too. So wow, that guy found the absolute nuts this turn. Big Charm in Pikarom again. It's a very good play. You know, I'm not gonna hate on him for it by any means, not at all. I still think doing the damage off, he's going to actually attach the Mewtwo there, which is very, very interesting. Okay, so what's the play here? What is the play here? Let's Hearth away this Cherish Ball. Oricorio's not doing anything for us this turn, so let's keep that in mind. We can Welder 2 onto this Blounds, attach 1, hit for 230 here. I guess that's an option. Let's see. Let's do that. Let us do that. How many energy in our discard pile? None, which is interesting. We also didn't draw into an energy either, so that's cool. What are we down for switching cards? We're down to Scoop Up Nets. Let's actually just switch into this Jirachi. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really want to discard this Fire Crystal, but you know what? We might be doing that. That might be what we're doing here. I'm just thinking, like, you know, I'm just thinking, we can't boss anything up this turn. We only have one Cram left in our deck as well. Again, he probably has boss. He's probably got the boss like that. He's down 2 boss, though. His bench is locked. You know what? I think, honestly, we're just going to try to set up for a Blounce KO next turn. Which could be interesting. But let's bench this Jirachi here. Let's Cherish Ball. We're gonna just go all in here. We're gonna grab the Oricorio. Again, that's more Tag Bolt fodder. But we're kind of chilling unless he has like a Tag Switch in hand. If he has Tag Switch, like, and he takes 5 prizes next turn, that's not gonna be good for us, right? Yeah, okay. So let's Stellar Wish. What do we find? Another Crystal. Sure. Is Quick Ball better than Crystal? What can we grab with Quick Ball? Nothing really. Okay, so yeah. I mean, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. We are just gonna do this. We're kind of hoping at this point that he does KO our Jirachi. He's gonna put a 4th onto the Mewtwo here. He's gonna research out, so no boss, which is good. But again, he definitely can still Tag Switch. I almost am just expecting it at this point. It's fine. We have Marshadow in hand. We are down 3 of our hearths, so that's not very good. Okay, we see 1 Crushing Hammers. That could be annoying if he hits this on the Blown. And of course, you know, like why wouldn't it happen like that? So that's gonna make things more difficult. That means that we're gonna have to find Welder as well next turn. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. He's just gonna go ahead full blitz that Jirachi. Now he's gonna set up for a Tag Bolt on the Mewtwo. And now I think we just lose because the Big Charm. I think we just lose because of the Big Charm. We do have Welder, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and Oricorio. What do we draw? We draw 1 energy, so that's cool. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this resetting hole. Let's get rid of this chaotic swell here. Okay, so it looks like we are just gonna go ahead with some Jirachi shenanigans real quick. Because we can't really, I mean, we could Welder 1 to Blown. Like, I'm not saying we can't do that. But we want to kind of keep our crystals. It's, you know. Man, this is such a strange situation to be in. Okay, let's scoop up the Jirachi. Let's go into Reshi. Let's retreat, manual retreat into this Jirachi. Again, we are just 1 Tag Bolt boss's orders away from him taking 5 prizes for the game. So you love that, you know. We're going to go ahead and Fire Crystal. We have 4 in our discard pile now. Let's grab 3. And now we can Welder 2 onto this Blacephalon. Maybe, perhaps, draw into our another Hearth. No, but we do draw some energies, which is pretty cool, I think. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead Stellar Wish. We have a Hearth, but we don't have a way to switch out or do any of that good stuff. So not the best at all. Again, he might be like just out of energies. So I guess that's probably our only hope at this point, right? Our only hope is to just hope that he just doesn't have it like that. We can put a Welder back on the top of our deck, but do we really want to do that? Maybe we have to do that. Because we have everything in hand that we'll probably need anyway. I think. So let's go ahead and do that. Sure. Why not? We're probably just going to get Marty next turn anyway, right? So does it really matter? We're going to discard this Reshi. Grab 2. If we had Switch, you know, maybe that would have been good. But you know what? We only have one Switch in our discard pile, and we weren't able to find it. So I'm expecting him to probably just attach, Switch, Tag Bolt, Boss, KO, do all that good stuff. And we're probably just going to lose this turn, realistically. He's got 7 cards in his deck. The fact is that if he doesn't have a boss here, it's probably in the prize cards. But you know, I'm definitely expecting the boss here. Again, all he needs is like an energy switch boss and he wins, right? So there's one of them. If he goes in the Mewtwo here, I'm just assuming that he has it. Yeah, we're going to see the E-switch. Yep, very good. Very good. We love to see it. Can we see the boss's orders? That would be nice. Could we see it? That would be very cool. No. So he's actually just going to take... oh, he's going to KO the Blounds, yeah. Yeah, so that's good for us, for sure. And I think that we're down both of our Blounds. No, actually, we're not, technically. So that's something, at least, right? Let's go into the Oricorio. Okay, so here's what we need to do here. I also forgot that, like, for some reason we didn't just draw into a boss there, so that's interesting. Let's Hearth away this Jirachi. Let's grab our last 2 fires that were potentially in our deck. We're gonna Quick Ball away this Cram. We're all out of Blounds, so we lost the game because we prized a Blacephalon. So awesome. So that's always very good. And we also just did discard our... Okay, all right. We're going to switch into Jirachi here. Maybe we find that Welder that we put onto our deck. We do, actually. Would you look at that? So let's do some of this stuff. Let's do this. We are going to be able to take 2 prizes here, at least. So... that's not bad. But if he does have boss's orders, which I'm just assuming he does, we are going to lose this game. And he definitely does. Like, he's got 2 in his discard pile, like only 3 prizes. Like, his hand is huge. Only 7 cards in his deck as well. Hello, Blacephalon. It would have been nice if you were in our deck this game. But unfortunately, you weren't. And yeah, I mean, I played this game terribly, most definitely. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. But he definitely has it like that. And I definitely like didn't play this matchup correctly for the most part. Again, I'm not good at this deck. I've never played this deck, so it is what it is. We're gonna lose this game. I'm probably just gonna use this gameplay anyway, to be 100% honest with you. Because yeah, why not? Because why not? You know what I mean? Absolutely bodied by Peak. We did prize Blound. We did kind of get some terrible draws there in the beginning. But yeah, I mean, this is the deck that won the tournament. So for the most part, if you know how to play the deck, and you're not as bad as I am, like me, then you'll probably win a Tropical Beach with it. No, but I do think that this is probably the best Welder deck in the game right now overall. Of course, it's a deck I don't really have much experience with, a deck that I haven't played too much. I'm probably going to re-upload the finals match, so you guys can take a look at least some gameplay that's a bit more, a bit higher level, to get a better idea, a better feel for how good this deck can be. But yeah, that's it, guys. I've been Matty from Chill TCG. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I obviously lost that game there and played terribly. You guys can just flame me in the comment section below. I've literally never played this deck before in my life. I did watch it, though, at the finals, so I kind of had a little bit of an idea there. But I think that we didn't play too bad. I mean, I guess we probably obviously didn't play great, but I think that if we didn't get a little bit unfortunate, we probably could have won. The big charm on the Peak was very important, but you know what? It is what it is. I've been Matty from Chill TCG, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck list. Definitely go check it out. Big shout out to all of you guys who are watching. Big shout out to the channel members. Don't forget to click subscribe. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers. It would be very cool if we hit that number here relatively soon. Maybe even before Battle Styles. That would be absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm definitely super excited. So yeah, that's it, guys. We're going to get out of here. I've been rambling for like 5 minutes and the video's already over. So peace out. Shout out to the channel members. Click subscribe, click like. Card Cavern, 5% off your order with the code ChillTCG. I'm going to get out of here. Peace out, guys, and have a good one.